Today, we will talk about setting up your business around service and not the physical product. Service could be an app, an online course, or anything that's non-tangible. The reason I suggest starting with the service is because of the low margins, low startup costs, and scalability of your business. Basically, when you have a service, your service doesn't need to be manufactured, it doesn't need to be shipped, and it doesn't need to be stored in a warehouse. You might have to spend some time developing and getting together your service product, but once you have your service up, it doesn't cost you a penny to produce and to scale it up and to keep it. You don't need a warehouse. The next step is finding new customers and marketing your service. My advice is to start developing your service during your spare time. Please don't quit your job, don't quit your school if you're still studying. It takes time to create your product or your service. For example, when I was setting up my own online shop, I used to work during a lunch break. Also because instead of driving a car to work, I used to take a train. And the reason I would take a train was because I could do some extra work while I was on a train with my laptop. So optimize your time, see if you can get some work done in the morning, during your lunch break, and in the evening after work. Let's move on to some profitable ideas that you can use to start your own business. First of all, the business you are about to start needs to be something that you enjoy a lot, you like doing on a daily basis, and you're passionate about. I'm sure you've heard a lot of YouTubers talking about quitting your 9-to-5 job and starting your own business and living your life traveling, having fun, doing lots of fun stuff. Although it is possible with passive income. By the way, if you want to know more about passive income, please check my other video up here. Click on the link and I'll show you how to create passive income so you can actually travel and you can have that life where you do not have to work. This video is about actually setting up your business and getting some work done. The reality is, if you are a business owner, you get to work more than 9-to-5 every single day. At least for the first 6 months, up to 1 year, you get to put some hours in. So the truth is, everybody can start his or her own business. Starting is not difficult. All you have to do is spend a day or two setting up your own website and creating a nice, beautiful page, learning a bit of Photoshop, learning a bit of HTML code, how to design and create beautiful images. And then you sit down and you wait for customers to find your beautiful new service. This is not how it works. When I hear people saying that they want to set up their own website, or they want to write a book, or they want to launch a product, I just want to laugh. Because setting up a website will not get you anywhere. It's just the first step of starting your very own business. Once you set up your website, you need to promote your website and you need to put a lot more work. Promoting your website and marketing your product will probably consume all of your time and you will have to make some sacrifices. If you ask any successful entrepreneur, they will tell you that they had to compromise their social life, their family life, their free time, their TV time, their everything at least for the first 6 months. To lift the business up from the ground and to build a customer base or a fan base. That's why building your own business around your hobby or around something that you really enjoy doing, something that you can see yourself doing every single day, something that suits your character well, something that suits your knowledge, is the most important factor in choosing your future business. The best way to find a business idea that's unique to you and your set of skills, your knowledge, is, guess what? To ask your friends and your family to come up with a list of 10 things you do best. This method works for everybody. It worked so well for all of my friends. It worked so well during coaching sessions. You will be surprised to find some new strengths and some additional information about yourself, something that you don't even know about yourself, you're not aware. And everybody is unique. Of course, we're all different, so we will all have a different set of skills. And this is your foundation, something you can build your business on. If you don't have many friends or if you don't have a family, then you can come up with a list of 10 things you're good at. The next step would be to choose your number one set of skills that you will use to set up your own business. So what do you need to take into account is the following. Number one, your target audience. Let's say you like pets and you like animals. And the market for pet products is huge, and there is a lot of potential to grow your business if you choose this niche. But you have to think about your target audience. Let's say you are a bird owner, right? And this is a very small niche because not that many people have birds as pets. On the other hand, targeting dog owners would be much more profitable than targeting bird owners. Another example, if you're good at playing sports, but your favorite sport is not very popular, you might consider switching to a more popular sport. Like for example, right now, CrossFit is on the rise. It's killing, it's so popular. And all you need to do, you just need to get more proficient and you need to learn a little bit more about the sport you target. But the best of sports, you will succeed and you will not get bored while you're doing that, while you're choosing and working on your business. Step number 2. Now let's go online and search for similar businesses already present in the market. Finding a business that's not present on the market right now is almost impossible. There are so many entrepreneurs already doing something, and if it's profitable, it was probably done by someone already. So don't worry about the competition because the market is big and there is always room for another player on the market, no matter how big the first business is. Even more, I have some very good examples for you. For example, Apple was not the first company to discover and start manufacturing computers. Microsoft was there much earlier, and Microsoft was much bigger and more popular. But Apple at the beginning was not well known. However, they came on the market much later, but they were able to create a much better, much quicker, much more desirable product, or a line of products, right? So they're very successful. Another example is Amazon.com. eBay existed way before Amazon and used to be very popular. However, Amazon found its own unique way of delivering goods directly to the customer. They centralized their selling platform and then right now they're killing it. Another example is Facebook and Instagram. Nobody's using Facebook anymore, right? Everybody's using Instagram. Instagram came on the market much later. And the last example is Tesla. Car manufacturers have been in the market for centuries, right? It's a huge market, and Tesla is a great example how a new company can start fresh, be different on the market, get a few things better, and design a very desirable product that everybody wants, and just kill the market. I mean, like, they are really winning the market right now. The most important factor to remember is your desire to build and get your service up and running. Because most of the time, people just give up halfway through, discouraged by how difficult it could be. Yes, it might take a long time to get your service up and running, and through countless tests, you can make your product better and improve it. So persistence is the key, and the vision. You need to see yourself being up there already. Step number 3. Once you find a niche and you find companies already in business, look at their business model, study their business, study their customers, become their customers to see how it's working for you. Look for ways to improve their business and their service. Think about how you would set it up and how you would offer your service to make user experience more friendly and better and more suitable for your own needs. In other words, look for some flaws in their product. Very often, a new product on the market is much better simply because a user was concerned with some issues. He or she wanted to improve the product, and they came up with their own product that's much better. So very often, new products come to the market simply out of need. People need something better, they come up with it, they market it, and it just takes off. That's how it is. So something to consider when you start your own business. Step number 4, don't be shy and don't be afraid to copy someone else's business. Copying is not bad. Think about all the masterpieces in our art culture. For centuries, artists were inspired by somebody else's piece of art or a book to express themselves. And there is nothing wrong with copying someone else's work. It's not bad. You will never be able to make an exact copy. It will always have your own touch, and you will always make it better. So your business doesn't have to be exactly as your competitor's business, but you can definitely think about the ways to make it much better. Copy, make it better, improve, and then get to marketing. I can hear some people criticizing me right now, but I guarantee that by copying someone else's business model or a service, you will get much faster results than trying to invent the wheel again and trying to find something that already there. So this is the best way, is to find something that you like, improve it, and market you the version that's better than your competitors. Number 5, run your numbers. Create a short business plan. It doesn't have to be big or complicated. Just put in some numbers, such as the price of your competitor's product or service, the cost of producing your own service, and timeline. The timeline is very important because it will give you some ideas on your launch date. To successfully launch your product, I highly recommend a book called Launch by Jeff Walker. Here you go, this is the book. This book will inspire you to get up and get it done right away. Jeff Walker is the guru of online marketing. Some of the most successful online businesses are built on his model and his concepts. If you're serious about starting an online business, this is your Bible, the only book you will ever need to read to get started. So do yourself a favor, please get the book, read it, and comment down below if you like it. If you like this video, give it a thumb up and let me know in the comments below if you want to learn how to set up your own website, because I have a ton of experience and I can show you how it can be done in less than 2 hours. For more marketing tips and advice to come in my next video, so be sure to subscribe and don't miss another video from me.